What's going on, guys? It's Aqua Leader Jesse here with Monopoly. If I sound a little different, this is because I'm not able to use my normal mic for this setup. I do apologize for that, but I really wanted to play Monopoly on the channel, so we're going to do it. I'm going to have a couple of custom rules on. I like having the free parking bonus and the go bonus on, just because it adds some what's the word to it? Some craziness to the game, I guess would be the way to put it. Like, it can either save somebody or put somebody who's in the lead further ahead. It's like having those two rules on. We're going to do the classic board on this one. If you guys want to see any of the other boards, let me know. We're just going to go with the classic board first. And, yeah, I'm going to be my favorite token in the game, the Kraken. And then I'll have some classic tokens for the rest of them. If we do more games of this, then I will... I'll let the pieces match the board that we're playing on, my opponents. So we're going to go ahead and hop right in. If you don't know, I love Monopoly. I absolutely love Monopoly. It is my favorite board game of all time, by far. I play Monopoly religiously, but usually against CPUs, because nobody in real life likes playing with me that much. Aside from Austin, if you guys know Austin, he loves playing Monopoly with me. My brother does too, but we don't really like playing Monopoly, or we don't really ever get to play Monopoly that much. We normally don't have that kind of time in a place where we can do it. Looks like first we're getting the electric company. Sure, I'll take it. Not my favorite properties on the board. I'd have much preferred to get a Cyan property or a railroad, but I'll take it, I guess. It's better than not getting anything. Now this is good though, getting to the oranges first. That is very good. If you're new to Monopoly, basically the goal of the game is, so you go around this board, and there are properties around it, and you're given so much money to start with, and you can buy properties with them. And if another player lands on a property that you own, they owe you rent for landing it on it. Say, like, he just bought that for $100. If someone else lands on it, they owe him $6. And the goal is to bankrupt all the other people. If you own you notice the little colors at the top. If you own every property of that color, then the rent for them doubles, and then you also gain the ability to build houses, which also costs money. You can build houses on there. For each house you build on it, it increases the price at which people pay you when they land on it. And if people go bankrupt, if they cannot afford to do it, they go bankrupt, all their stuff becomes yours, and whoever's the last one left wins. There are these other things like chance spaces and community chests. Those are like where you draw a card and you do what the command says. The railroads, you'll see one at the top in the middle, on the very left, the very right, and the bottom, in the middle of each side. Those are properties as well, but they don't have colors. It's just for... If you own one railroad, you get $25. If you own two, you get $50. If you own three, you get $100. If you own four, you get $200 when someone lands on them. And then electric company and waterworks. Electric company is one I just bought there in the bottom left, with the little purple tab sticking out of it. That means I owned it, because I am purple, as you can see in the top right corner. That one and waterworks, which is up toward the top right. If you see the go to jail spot, it's 2 spots over to the left between the yellows. Those ones are utilities. If I own just one of them, if someone lands on them, they pay me 4 times whatever the number they rolled was. Say someone rolls a 7, and they land on electric company, they would owe me $28. Or if I own both of them, then if they land on one of them, they owe me 10 times what they rolled. So if they rolled a 7, they would owe me $70. Free parking up there in the top left is usually, and most, by the Monopoly rules, is just nothing. It's just nothing happens there. You can't get hurt, can't gain anything either. It's just a free space. Jail is a whole nother thing, basically. If you get sent to jail, or land on go to jail, or draw go to jail, or roll doubles 3 times in a row, you get sent to jail, and we'll get to that when it happens. But if you roll doubles, you get to roll again. That's why I got to roll again in my first turn after landing on electric company, was I rolled 2 6s. Just don't do it 3 times in a row or you go to jail. We're getting a 3, so that's a railroad. Those are good to have at the beginning. later in the game, you can sort of I tend to use them sort of to trade off to people. If I'm doing well enough, if I'm struggling, I'll hold on to them because they're ones that I don't have the opportunity to sell houses on or anything, but they can be what gives me a little bit of money to try to build houses back if I'm struggling. Okay, let me just analyze here what's going on. Okay, nobody has gotten any more oranges yet. You can also trade with other people, either pay with properties or money. Try to screw them over at a mutual benefit. Alright, the race car is getting started on the reds. Hopefully he doesn't finish it. Okay, now Cat is taking one of the oranges, I assume. Yes. Tennessee Avenue. So we're going to have to get that back from him. Get him to trade it to us. But first, I want to see if we can... I'm going to see where we end up on our second lap. Because I don't want to go all in on the oranges just yet. And it's Illinois Avenue. That's what the race car just bought. So now he owes $20 to the race car. So basically, if I land on an unknown property, I usually buy it. If I need it for something else, I will trade it off to somebody or mortgage it or something. It's just good to have that kind of coverage. Once I'm done with the first lap, I can sort of gauge while the second lap is going on how I want to play this based on what everybody got. Because the first lap is kind of a quick grab of what you can, and then based off of what happens is when I like to strategize what exactly I'm going to do. Because I don't want to go all in on something immediately just for something to ruin it. Okay, everybody's paying the race car, except for me. I ain't paying the race car anything. See, that was the waterworks. Paid $16 to the race car because he rolled a 4. And generally, the further you go around the board, the more expensive the properties are. This is a good one to have. I've kind of spent a lot of money already. I'm surprised he's auctioning it. This will be my final bid. Okay. So I'm paying more than I wanted to for that, but it's not much more than I expected to, considering it went to auction, and this is a very, very expensive property. I do like to have my foot in other properties to keep people from getting monopolies. Mr. Reading Railroad. That is a railroad I do not have yet. So I'm pretty happy with that, because now both of my railroads will be worth... Oh, somebody bought it. Never mind. Somebody did buy it. I forgot. Okay. We're past the first lap. I'm just taking a look here. I have a shot at the... a clean shot, I should say, without not having to buy anything from anybody else as of yet. At the greens and the yellows. The signs I normally like to get at the beginning of the game because they're quick. I'm able to upgrade them quickly and really get some money out of them. But it won't help me out at all if I can't land on them. And I don't think I'll land on them next time. Oh no, now the race car's got Park Place. Park Place and Boardwalk, the one after it. Those two are the most expensive on the board, especially Boardwalk. If he gets those this early, then we are screwed. If anybody gets Park Place and Boardwalk early, you're screwed unless you if you unluckily land on them, because somebody will usually go all in once they get them. I'm gonna win on just the 60. I guess I'm winning on 60. So usually, even if I don't want the property, I'll bid on it up to its normal price, just so I can make sure, for one, that they don't underpay for anything, and two, I could always use an extra thing. Again, I can just use it as property for trading later if I need it. Ooh, I did get a sign. Did not expect to get one. or light blue, whatever you like to call it. So I'm not gonna go for a trade until, like, on the oranges or the cyans, until I get the second one, or find out who gets the last, or I should say get the last one, or find out who gets the last one will determine whether I go for them at all or not. And look, the race car's landing on it. He's paying me $6 whole. Pay up. That's what I thought. Alright. Now the cat's getting boardwalk. Now I just hope that the cat or the race car don't do something stupid and trade it to the other person. Sometimes they do that, and it bothers me. Don't give somebody else a monopoly. That's not something you do. Especially, I literally had a game where one time somebody had, someone had Park Place but not Boardwalk. Somebody else did. And then, ooh, now I'm getting a railroad. Happy with that. I am losing a lot of money. I like to keep a $200 buffer. Don't go under 200 at the beginning until houses are built, and then I get up to 500 once something passes that $200 mark. I push my buffer up to 500. I don't really have anything I need to do yet. But somebody had Park Place while someone else had Boardwalk. The person that had Boardwalk also had like one orange, and for some reason, the one that had Park Place managed to convince the person that had Boardwalk to give them Boardwalk and no, don't do this. Don't, I swear. This is not looking good. But managed to not only give them Boardwalk, but give them money, and then they get an orange back. And they didn't even get a monopoly on the oranges. Okay, so you want my St. James Place for Oriental Avenue and St. Charles Place? No. No, I'll counter offer you where I don't give you St. James Place. You don't give me St. Charles Place. Or any money. But you give me those two. And then I give you these two. You think he'll take that? It's 340. No, there's no way they'll take that. I'll add the electric company on there. How about that? Oh, rejected it. Okay, so now T-Rex has dipped his toes in the reds there. And he's paying the race car again. Okay, now I'm just going to my railroad. Okay, let's see what we got going on here, because I want this. So if I give you, let me do something here. Let me mortgage this. Mortgaging basically is take a property you own and you get basically half that property's worth, the amount you spent to buy it. In most cases, unless it was won by auction, but the amount it costs to buy it straight up, you get half that price in cash, but you no longer earn any money if someone lands on it. And the only way to pay off that mortgage is to pay off the amount that you were given plus like 10%. It's like, for example, I just got $140 and I have to pay $150 for it. They added $14 on because that's 10%. Sometimes I can do that. This is part of my strategy here. Do that, mortgage it, then open up the trade here. What? No, I'm not giving you Vermont. You give me... Oh, I meant to hit that. And then I give you these. I just mortgaged the Marvin Gardens one. And so I'll add, like $105 onto it. So he wants $301? That's a lot of money. Let me try to lower that a bit. Try 285. What do you think of that? 301. Okay. You know what? Hang on. Let me hit reject. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mortgage that and that, and now propose the trade. Those and some money. Just see if he makes a counter offer. Blocked further offers. Shoot. That's not good. Let me think here. What would be a good... I wonder if I can... No, I'm going to hold off. I'm not going to do that yet. Okay, so I'm getting $50 right there. Boom. Okay, you best believe next turn you will be giving me those oranges. I'll make you an offer you can't refuse. Okay, T-Rex is now on North Carolina Avenue, so he's got North Carolina now. Not auctioning it like last time. Now he's landing on Park Place, and it was $175. And that's with one house, and you can go up to 4 houses, and then you can upgrade to a hotel. Like, those spots are dangerous, dude. Dangerous. Okay, I rolled an 8, so that puts me on community chest. Alright, give me something good. Give me something good. Hey, I got $100 from my life insurance maturing. Okay, now let's prepare an offer here. Go with those. And let's try like 230. I just want to see if he makes a counter offer. I doubt he'll accept it. He's set on that 301. I'll do it this time. I've got $600 instead of like $345. Because it is worth it to have a color set now. So I will now earn $28 on is it $28 on New York Avenue or $28 on Tennessee? Cat is very wealthy now, but Cat does not have any monopolies to use it on. That's the only reason I was willing to pay that much. So I get $32 on New York Avenue and $28 on the others. I'm going to wait to upgrade those, though, because I want to see if I can get that last Connecticut Avenue down there for the science and upgrade those first, because those are cheaper to upgrade. They aren't worth... I don't make as much off of them, but I can use the money I make off of them to pay for that, so that way I can earn money faster. Because the cost to build houses goes up with the price of the thing. Cat doesn't have any. I wish the race car drew that. And he only has 2 houses, but... I'm surprised the Cat didn't unmortgage any of those. He's got plenty of money. I landed on luxury tax. That's not good. So basically, for Connecticut Avenue down here, which the last property that you pass by in each one tends to be worth more than the others. You'll see like the purchase price for Connecticut Avenue is $120, and the rent is $8. Whereas for Vermont, it's $100 and the rent is $6. But the houses are only $50 for houses on anything on the bottom of the board, $100 for anything on the left side, $150 for anything on the top, or $200 for anything on the right. So like for $100, I can get, like say for or rather $300, I can get all these up to 90, or is it 90 on both? Yeah, these are both at 90 at 2. No, 100. It just didn't look, I must have hit the wrong one. 90 and 100. These for one house are at 80 and 70, and that's for the same amount. When I fully upgrade the orange ones, they'll be worth more, or I'll make more. But for the price I put into them, cyan has a greater return. Which is why I'm going for cyan first. So the race car now has Mediterranean. I just hope the cat doesn't get that yellow set completed there anytime soon. Hey, got 28 bucks. Thank you, T-Rex. Okay, please roll an 11. Hey, I rolled an 11. Pass go, got my $200 salary. Buy it. So we got a color set. So now we're going to start building houses. I can't build houses everywhere, obviously, but I can build them there. I know I just broke my buffer, but I'm taking a risky play here, and it paid off. I got 30 bucks out of that one. And these aren't worth the most, but I just want to upgrade these first, so that way I can I can use the money I get from $600 going to the race car. Okay. Okay, so the T-Rex owns one of the yellows. Unfortunately, the CPUs aren't as good at foot holding as I am, as I call it. I don't know what it's actually called, but basically keeping a hold on that on certain sets, so that way nobody gets a monopoly on anything. Okay, so I can't afford this one. There's nothing I want to mortgage. So that green one earns a decent amount for rent, so I don't want to mortgage it, so I'll auction it off. Probably could have mortgaged it just to make sure that no stupid trades happen. Okay, race car's bidding in it. I hope race car wins. Oh no, the cat's gonna win it. Excuse me. Now he's going to try to trade with T-Rex for the yellows up there once that turn rolls around. I made a grave mistake. However, I don't think Cat will be able to afford that much. So I think we might be fine. But we shall see. Hey, he landed on my railroad. That's 50 bucks. Illinois Avenue for States Avenue. I don't know why the race car would make that trade. No, don't give him States Avenue. Are you an idiot? Why did you give him States Avenue? You give him a monopoly so you can have a worse monopoly? Okay, so everybody but the T-Rex has a monopoly on something. I don't think they're technically called monopolies, but I call them monopolies. Alright, so I'm on Kentucky Avenue. Down 18 bones to the T-Rex. Nobody's going to be landing on my... Oh, say the cat might, but they'll probably land on Connecticut if anything, so I can't upgrade that more, because you have to upgrade them evenly. So, like, I can have one more, for example, to build, say the oranges right now, I could build I cannot just go straight and just build 2 houses on New York Avenue. Before I build I can build 1 house on New York Avenue and not the others. But before I can build a second one, I have to have houses on the other 2. And then I can build the second one on there, but I can't build a third until I have 2 on all the other ones. So I think I'm best leaving it where it's at. The cat went past it. It's fine. However, the T-Rex is right there. He got far in 1 turn. But I don't have a lot of money right now. I'm going to wait till I pass go. Oh, I hope that sound did not come in on the mic. My knee just cracked. It didn't hurt or anything. It's just very noisy. Oh, and $50. Thank you very much, cat. And the T-Rex went right by anyway, so it's fine. I got doubles rolling a 4. More money to the T-Rex. Like, I'm not paying the car like any. Oh, I'm not in a good position. Look what the race car has done to Boardwalk and Park Place. Look at all those houses. I am screwed. I lose if I land on those. I didn't, thankfully. I did land on Mediterranean, but that one's the worst property on the entire board. It has 2 houses in it. 2 houses in it's $30. So I'm going to build a house on each. Since Connecticut's worth more, I'm building it faster. And now the race car. Oh, the race car can't afford it. I think the cat or the T-Rex will take it. Probably the T-Rex. I will bid as much as necessary. Okay. Not like to win, but like I'll bid as much as I could physically afford. Yeah, the T-Rex wins it. Now the race car owes the T-Rex $50 because he just gave him a railroad. However, this doesn't put the race car in good position to land on my signs. So, did the cat just gave the T-Rex the last red, giving him a monopoly again? The CPUs are very, very dumb. And in that area, when it comes to the trading portion, they just straight up give people monopolies. Okay, now I owed the cat $20. Oh, I landed on free parking. And got nothing. Great. I thought there would be money in the pot. Didn't someone land on luxury tax? Maybe somebody already claimed the money. I just didn't see it. Okay, well, let's pray the race car lands on my stuff. He doesn't. He goes right past. Now he owes the cat more money. And now $100 of tax goes in there. $100 that could have been in my pocket goes in. Hey, $50. Thank you, T-Rex. Okay, so hopefully the cat can land on something of mine next turn. I'm going to owe some money to the race car here. Ooh, race car landed on my stuff, giving me money now. More money than I paid him. And I'm getting close to that blue bomb over there. Oh yes, landed on one of my scions. That's $90. Now the T-Rex is going to jail. No, I don't like him going to jail. Because now he can't land on the science, and he's going to have to go all the way around the board to get to them. Alright. So, if I roll a 10 or a 12, I land on the blue. Anything less, and I'm fine. But 10 or 12 would end the game instantly. Here we go. Next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a good one.